guys, it's Brittany and I am back home in Canada in the freezing cold and there's so much snow outside. And I'm also back in my haunted basement. So it's kind of interesting. It's weird to be back, but you know, it's kind of good to be back too. So I hope you guys are like happy that I'm back, and I have a bunch of videos that I'm planning for you guys. So I'm excited. So I have a really scary story for you guys today, and I think you're gonna really like it. It involves a very dark, evil shadow. This story is about a 12-year-old girl that sees a black mass with bright red eyes. Now, I don't know what this girl's name is. I could not find her name anywhere, so I'm just gonna call her the girl. So this girl's parents recently divorced. She then moved into this old Victorian house with her mom. For the first couple of days in this house, everything was completely normal. Nothing out of the ordinary, just very normal. But this girl, she had a very hard time sleeping at night. When she would manage to fall asleep, she would constantly have these terrifying, disturbing nightmares. Constantly. She would always wake up in a cold sweat, but she would never remember what the nightmares were about. She then started to become very paranoid. She would sometimes catch a glimpse of a black shadow at the corner of her eye just moving past her. One day, her and her mother decided to clean up the attic. When they were up there, they found some creepy, unusual things. They found a Ouija board, candles, and a little black book with weird gothic writing. When her mom saw these items, her face went completely pale. She took the Ouija board, the candles, and the little black book, and she threw it outside in the trash. Her daughter kept asking her, like, what's wrong? Why are you throwing it away? Like, what is it? But her mom completely refused to talk about this. The next day, her mom went shopping and brought her home a little present. She bought her a necklace with a pendant in the shape of a gold cross. Her daughter wasn't that religious, but she just decided to wear this necklace to please her mom. This girl had a friend named Maddie, so it's kind of weird how they mention the friend's name, but they won't mention the girl's name. But her friend is Maddie, and they decided to have a sleepover one night. In the middle of the night, this girl said she woke up to the sound of a very low growl. Maddie woke up and said she could hear it too. This growling started getting louder and louder and louder. They had no idea where this was coming from, so they decided to get out of their bed and open the door. What they saw was a dark shadow moving up the stairs, moving very slowly up the stairs. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just picture it kind of like slithering, almost like a snake, just going up the stairs. She said the shadow was pure black. It was blacker than any other shadow that was around. When it finally made its way up to the top of the stairs, it just stood there with its head down. This shadow was very fuzzy, but you could tell that it was the shape of a human. All of a sudden, this shadow lifted its head up and stared right at the girls. All they saw were deep red eyes staring directly at them. They said it did have a mouth, and the shadow started smiling at them, a very evil grin. The shadow then started making its way towards the girls, very slowly. The girl said as the shadow was getting closer, she felt like she was being choked. Her eyes then closed, and she felt like she was about to faint. She then exposed the gold cross to the shadow. The shadow then stopped right in its tracks. It did not move after seeing that cross. The girls then ran into the bedroom. They slammed the door and they started putting furniture up against the door so the thing couldn't come in. They were so freaked out they could not sleep. They stayed awake all night. Eventually, in the morning, when the sun started shining through, they opened the door and kind of peered over to see if anybody was there. Nobody was there. Nothing was there. What they did see were footprints where the shadow was standing. So that is just beyond terrifying. What would you do if you open up your bedroom because you heard a growling sound and then there's like this black mist shadow thing just like going up the staircase really slowly? Like, I would freak out. I don't even know what I would do. That would be one of the scariest moments of my life. So what do you guys think the shadow was? Do you think it was a demon? If it was a demon, do you think it was Zozo the demon, since they found a Ouija board in the attic and maybe the people that used to live there were messing with the Ouija board and then Zozo came through? Makes sense, doesn't it? Thank you guys so much for watching. All of my links are in the description below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!